And now listen, how you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome to Ray's Corner Live. Coming to you live all the way from where? From right here. I think I'm going to cut this off this case. All right. Well, yeah, how everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I cannot see the people who's on right now. I can't see you, but guess what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got some stuff going on today. I really want to talk with you guys about a lot of good stuff coming on. Give me about 30, 40 more seconds. Make sure I got everything set up over here. Because I want to share some real good information with you. Restore. Put that up. Got a lot going on today. How was everybody's holidays? I hope they were good. I don't know how many people celebrate Thanksgiving and all that good stuff, but you know what? It is what it is. You do what you do. Okay, let's get this thing going. Let's get this thing going. All right. Give me one more second. Let me pull this up over here. I'm gonna pull this up over here. I gotta make sure that we are in the right place, that got everything going, that we don't have no sound. Okay, we good over there. Okay. All right. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving, happy whatever you want to call it, what you was doing. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Ray's Corner Live. Men talk, real talk. Men talk, real talk. Listen, what is our motto here? Women cannot stop a man from being a man. We always hear this. We hear this all the time. We hear this all the time. Man, the woman won't let me be a man. These women ain't letting us be men. Let me help you out. Can't no woman stop me or you from being a man. The only person who can stop you or me from being a man is us. Based on our decisions, based on our behavior, based on what we value ourselves, based on our decisions, based on how we living, based on our credit score, based on our credit score, that puts us in situations where we have to turn over our power to other people, to females, because we're not in the place that we need to be. Now, everything is not, don't get me wrong, there's not a male bashing or anything, because things happen where something happens and our credit score gets messed up. Something happens and we lose a job and then we can't pay. Things happen, but I'm talking about the willfully turning stuff over, the willfully blaming other people for things that we have the ability to do. Understanding these particular things, understanding as a man, right, that I have the ability to create things, I have the ability to take an idea that God gives me and create wealth, create entrepreneurship, to understand that that I have to get in a certain position, that I am on equal leverage with women, but God has allowed men to just lead, not boss, but to lead. But you can't lead if you ain't going nowhere. So if you ain't going nowhere, then more than likely the likelihood of whoever we're attached to, that significant other, be it a wife or girlfriend or fiance, whatever, will try to take the lead, and we willfully give away that power. But today I want to talk a little bit about, remember when I talked about credit, when I talk about credit, we put ourselves in positions where we we can't get nothing in our name. Real simple. We can't get nothing in our name. And when we do get stuff in our name, right, because our score is so low, our interest rates are so high, that we willfully give money away and it becomes dream breakers instead of dream makers. So I just want to share a few things right now. Of course, we have our own credit repair firm that we just kicked off. I'm not here to promote that today, even though, you know, today was Black Friday. Black Friday, you know, when you look at Black Friday, it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be charging you more interest, or you're going to be paying more interest, or you're going to learn how to get interest. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. You know, that's just, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. When you talk about credit, watch this. Watch this. Think about this. The percentage of credit reports that have errors. So there's errors on these reports that you get. Guess what the percentage? 79% of the errors, 79% of things that's on your credit report are errors. 79%. But here's our problem, right? When you start talking about credit, the average person don't care nothing about credit. Average person don't even think about their credit score. Average person don't even care about their credit score until they come to a place where they want to get a car or they want to get a house or something like that. But until then, they don't think nothing of it. They rent, they do what they need to do. They go by, they swipe their card, they pay their bills, bam. Now understanding, when you hear some of the statistics that I'm going to give you, right? And I thank God for my sister. She pulled out this form today on Facebook, and I downloaded it, so I'm going to use it, Sister Rucker. But watch this. The average debt on a credit, watch this. The average debt on credit reports, the average debt is $5,200. So we understand 78% of things that's on your credit report is errors, but the average debt on people's credit report is $5,200. Now watch this. How many people you think are below the 700? You have actually 44.3% of everybody under 700. 44%. That's almost 50% of all people, right, are under 700 credit score. Wow. What does that mean? Why does that make any, like, what's the importance of that? You would hear me tell me on my post in my Raised Corner Lives, and I always talk about, you know, the difference between a dream maker and a dream breaker. You know, the difference between being the 600 and the 700 is so remarkably such a great disparity. It's almost like 20 million, like it's almost like $500,000 that you're giving away. You don't believe me? Okay. Work with me for a second. So I have this form right here. So we're going to take a look at, let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let me get all this other stuff off my computer. It's just got stuff coming, hopping up. All these alerts. So when you talk about let's do the math, remember we're talking about the difference between a 600 credit score, and this is information you need to know. So instead of while you out there on Black Friday buying all this stuff, you better go to my page. You better go to my page on Facebook and look at that. That real Black Friday sale that we having, and you might want to be a part of that. So watch this. So let's do the math. So you got mortgage, $325 mortgage, right? $325,000 mortgage. Your credit score is 750, which is Henry. Dolores is 630. The interest rate for 750 is 5.7%, 5.75%. Stay with me here. So the interest rate for 630 is 7.625%. The monthly payment for 750 is $1,896. The monthly payment for 630 is $2,300. Now watch this. Lifetime payment for the 750 is $682,000. Lifetime payment for 630 is $828. A difference of $145,000. Wow. What would you do if you can put that $145,000 back in your pocket? Wow. Remember I said dream maker, dream breaker? Either it's going to be a financial solution or financial problem. It's however you spend your money. If you spend your money on things that's going to charge you interest, or you're going to spend money on things that's going to teach you how to make interest. So when you think about credit, when you don't, now I'm gonna show you some numbers so you can deal with this thing realistically. You need to understand 750 to 360. A lot of us are in the 600s, right? And we think we can pretty much get what we want. You pretty much can, but look at the difference of the interest rate. It's almost a 2% difference, right? And that 2% difference costs you $145,000. So watch this. Say you get a second mortgage. Now watch this. So you got a second mortgage, you got 750, you got the same things, you know, monthly payment is higher, monthly payment. But watch this. With a second mortgage, you now pay $260,000 of interest because you have a 630 credit score. $260,000 that you gave away because you did not focus, because we did not focus on what the importance of building wealth is. This is not about repairing credit. Even though we have a credit repair company, I hate using that word because it's really not about us building credit. It's about us having financial solutions. It's about us financial well-being. Our financial well-being, to take a holistic approach. Okay? That's what Exodus House Credit Repair Firm is about. Look at these numbers so far. So the first mortgage, we already gave away $145,000. We get a second mortgage, now it's $260,000. That we're just handing over to somebody because, watch this. You want to have a revolution that's not televised, where you can take over economical power in your community, have a group. Let me talk to my Black Americans. Well, first, let me back up again. First of all, this is Apostle Ray Wilkerson. I need to talk to all my Christians because we are a Christian organization that is Christian owned. Let me talk to my conscious community. We're not only a Christian organization, but we're a Black organization. So we fit the mold of both populations. I just want to throw that out there, okay? Because they, my brother Amafika always says that conscious people are broke and rich people aren't conscious. So we need to bring them all together. Okay, we need to slice this together. See, because wealthy people understand this right here. So we need to start. You want to have a revolutionary? Watch this. You want to have a revolution where you can build your communities as a whole. The only thing we have to do as Black Americans is change our spending habits. Change our spending habits, decrease our taxable income, right? Increase our credit scores, that decreases our debt, that decreases our taxable income. So when you start looking at these figures right now, because now I want to bring some realistic stuff to you. And here's the problem. And I don't know if people are jumping on off because I can't see, which it don't matter. I just need you guys to share this, right? Even if it's not important to you, don't be selfish. If it's not important to you, but it might be important to somebody, because when you start looking at these numbers, you'll start getting a better understanding of what it is we really need to do, what it is we really need to focus on. These Black Fridays and these sales, and you got Christmas coming up and all these things, I'm going to share some stuff with you where you need to invest in some things or spend some things or treat yourself with some things, right? That's going to be long-term, that's going to decrease what we're looking at right now. So watch this. So let's talk about auto loans. So you want to buy a car. Okay, your credit score is 750. Look at it. Interest rate 400. Your credit score at 630, which is not a bad credit score, but look, 12%. 12.5% interest. Your monthly payment, $552 for 750. 630, 676. Your lifetime payment for your auto loan is 160. Now we're talking about we're talking about a $30,000 loan. And even at 750, your lifetime payment is 165,000. At 630, right? You're talking about $203,000. A difference of $37,000. You are just giving away interest. You're giving away $37,000 because we don't want to change our spending. We don't want to take a look at what we need to take a look at. Understanding that it's not about, listen, it's not about, well, I can get what I want to get. It's about creating wealth and having a financial solution or your financial well-being. It's about leaving my saved folk. The Bible says a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. So far, we talked about 100 and something thousand, 140,000, 260,000. Now we're at 37,000. If you're in that realm, so how are you going to leave wealth for your children and you giving it to everybody else? The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. We keep letting the wicked keep the wealth of the sinner. We keep letting them get richer and richer. My conscious people, it ain't even about, we're not paying attention to what we need to do, right? As far as the credit goes. So we can't leave a legacy because we're always talking about a legacy and we can't make a change for things to empower our people if at the same time our credit is like this too. So we also are giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I want you guys to really take a look at this. Listen, y'all really, we need to share this. You need to share this. You need to tag this. You need to get realistic. You need to go on my page and look at the real Black Friday sale that if you want to spend $100, what you can do. Now, I'm not here to promote nothing. I'm here to give information to show you what's happening today. Every time you hit that card, bam, today. Every time you hit that card, that interest rate. Every time you hit that card, that interest rate. You're giving away the wealth of your families, of your children's children. You're taking food out of your grandchildren and great-grandchildren's mouth. You're taking entrepreneur opportunities out of your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren's mouth. You're putting them behind the 8 ball. Excuse me. So watch this. Let's talk about credit cards because that's what y'all doing today. That's what we're doing. I'm not doing it today. Let's talk about credit cards. You got a $7,000 credit card. And that's the, listen, remember the average people in debt is $5,200, right? On your credit score. Now, I guarantee the majority of that is from a credit card for unpaid bills. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. You got a limit, $7,000 limit. $750, you're paying 10% interest. Watch this. Excuse me. With a 630, you're paying almost 30% interest. Remember, this is a credit score of a difference of 120 points. 120 points. How significant does that mean? Listen, 10% to 30%. Your monthly payments for $750 is $58. Your monthly payments for $630 is $174. Your lifetime payment is going to be $20,000, but for $630, your lifetime payment is $62,000. You could buy a house. You could you could get a foreclosure with that $62,000 and start a couple of foreclosures and start flipping them. The difference is you just gave away $41,000. Well, I don't know about you if anybody getting this. I don't know if you clicking off. I don't know because I can't see nothing. I can't see who's on. If you guys are on, man, I don't know who it is, but because I'm just on my Zoom. So I can't see who's live right now. But I hope you listen. I hope we're waking up. Black Friday sale, right? Credit card. Hit that thing. Some of y'all in the 630, 29. Look, watch this. Just brought something for $100 plus 29%. Bam. Just brought something for $100 plus 29%. Bam. Just brought something for $50 plus 29%. Bam. It's like a double swipe. Think about it. But you think you're getting a sale. But with the interest, right? With the interest after you swiping, right? There ain't no sale. You're paying more. You paying more than regular price. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all need to understand this. If your credit score is 630 and you swiping that credit card, and guess what? It's not a sale to you. It's not a sale to you. It's not a sale. You're not getting a sale. There is no Black Friday sale for you. I'm gonna say that again. There is no Black Friday sale for you if your credit score is under 750. If it's like 630, that is not a sale because the interest rate is 30%. If you're getting 20% off, your interest rate is 30%. So you're still paying 10% more. But think about over the lifetime of that, $41,000. Let's go down to insurance. 750 credit score, your monthly insurance payment is 85. Over lifetime, you pay 30,000. 630, your monthly payment is 150, almost double, right? Listen, your lifetime is 54,000. Here, once again, $23,000 of interest that you have given away that's taken away wealth from your family. So watch this. So here it is in a nutshell. Watch this. 145, 260, 37, 41, 23 equals $508,530.80. I'm gonna say that again. Total that you're giving away with a 630 credit score, $508,530.80. Wow. Dream maker or dream breaker? Dream maker or dream breaker? Financial solution or financial problem? Hey, this your boy. This your boy. You know, it's your boy. Listen, this your boy Ray, Apostle Ray. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. You just saw the numbers. So you really got a Black Friday sale, huh? You really did a Black Friday sale, huh? And your credit score is 630 or less. It was a sale? Dream maker or dream breaker? $500,000. In the course of your lifetime, you have given away $500,000 because you refuse to sacrifice and take, look, for instance, go to my page. I'm not here to sell you, but I'm here to tell you something, right? and you want to do a Black Friday sale, go to my page, Ray Wilkerson. See the ad, right? Because it's not really about credit repair with me, even though we repair your credit, but it's more to it than that. Debt elimination, credit education, budgeting tools, wealth manual, where we teach you how to invest. We want to get that $500,000 back into your pocket. And watch this. We really don't want to go in your pocket. We want it to go in the pockets of your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. That's how serious this thing is. This thing is serious. But we like and we share, and we'll have 100, 200, 300 people, right, going and listening through a whole Facebook Live that's not adding no value to your life whatsoever. I always ask my my pastor friends, my leader friends, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to increase the revenue of your people? What are you doing? What are you doing to increase the wealth of your people? What are you giving them? What type of value are you giving to them? I understand the church we have the religious thing. We got it down pat. We got it down pat. But you have your people sitting in your congregation, possibility of how many they are with under 600 credit scores or under 700 credit scores giving away $500,000, and we're not doing anything to teach them how to get the wealth from the center. My conscious people, we want to talk about economical empowerment, but we're not dealing with what we need to do to become economically empowered ourselves. It's real simple. Change our spending habits. Our spending habits will allow us to do income shifting. How do we shift these incomes? How do we shift these taxes that the government is taking and put it back into our checks? Real simple. Home-based business gives you deductibles, allow you to decrease your taxable income. Teaches you how to lower your debt and increase your credit score. See, we don't want to stay on a Facebook Live and receive this, but we do have a remnant out there that will. If you want to learn how to take that $500,000 back, inbox me. If you want to learn how to get that, if now watch this. Hold on, I want to show you something. Some of y'all are saying, well, I got a 750. But let me show you something. Even with that 750, when you look at that credit card, even with the 750, you still paying $7,000. You still paying $20,000 with the 750. So we need to get you to 850. You still paying 30,000. Watch this. Let's show you. You still paying $682,000 with the 750. So we need to get to the 850. Don't think because you have, well, I got 750. I'm good. I'm not losing all that. You might not be losing all that, but you're still taking a loss. $325,000. You paying almost half. You paying almost double. Another $300,000. So just think, if you got it to 850, you're going to break that in half to 150,000. Even with the 750, see, you thought you got away with it because I heard that. Thank you. I heard that in the spirit. I got 750. This don't apply to me. Even with the 750, lifetime, $900, almost $1 million with the 750. You still need to get to 850. Lifetime, auto loan, $165,000. You still need to get to 850. So this is for everybody. This is for everybody. If you're not in the 800s, you're not in the 850s, this is for you. The numbers ain't lying. The numbers are not lying. The numbers are not lying. If you want to know how to get that back into your pocket, if you want to know how to raise your credit score, if you want to know how to shift your income and get that taxable money back into your pocket, what do you mean taxable money? Yeah, that's what the government does. Stay with me for a minute. The government, if you want a W-2 form, the government says, hey, guess what? I don't trust you. I'm going to take my money off top. And when I take my money off top, I'm going to invest it. And I'm going to get the interest off the investment. And at the end of the year, I'm going to make about $30,000. I'm going to give you about $5,000 back of what I made off of your money. But if you learn how to shift your income, right? Because this is what the government says to a business. The government says, this is what you just spend all the money you can, and I will tax on your business, not on you, on your business, and I will tax you from the remains. So when you think about this, right, once you set up your business, and if you're working and you go to a W-4, then immediately that next paycheck, that those taxes come back into your check, that you can use that money to what? Decrease your debt, increase your credit score, invest in your business. See, these stuff is no-brainers. This stuff is no-brainers. I just showed you the numbers. And I'm gonna keep. I might do that every time before I do Ray's Corner on a live or something. But men, I'm talking to you men, because we got men. You the ones, we got to get this thing right. You know, a lot of women got 800 credit scores, but it's hurting the men, because that's what's keeping a man from being a man, right? Because of our thinking, because we don't have this information, because we're making decisions, right? That's empowering women to do what they have to do, because we're not in the place that we need to be. Men of God, leaders, men of God who are behind the pulpit. What are you doing to increase the revenue of the people in your congregation? What are you doing? Men not coming to church. Are we Jesus went and got the men. We have to go get men. And this conversation that we're having is not just for people in church, it's for all men, period. You know, you wonder why your significant other is talking to you like you're a child. Now, I'm going to give you a little history real quick. Watch this. So if, you know, women, y'all need to take heed to this, right? So if you're raising your son, and your son is hearing you saying, I don't need no man to do nothing. I can do it all on my own. And you're saying it in front of your son. Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Share this, women. Women, I want y'all to think about this. Even though this is men talk, I hope it's women on, because I can't see who's on right now, and I do apologize. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I need you guys to share this. Women, if you are standing in front of your son and you keep saying, I don't need no man, and I can take care of myself, guess what your son gonna be thinking? Well, since my mom is showing me a woman ain't gonna need me, so if a woman ain't gonna need me, I wonder if a man gonna need me. But you telling them the woman don't need no man. So now this young man is thinking, well, when I grow up, ain't who want me? Because no women want me. No women want me. I understand my mom saying she don't need no man to take care of us. Okay. Then he's saying, okay, so what are you telling me? He don't need no woman to take care of him? But the only thing he's hearing is, watch this, that a woman don't need no man. So look, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, because boy, that's some real, man, that I can go on. I don't want to stay too long because I don't like to stay on long, but that's some real stuff. Y'all really need to share this thing right here. Y'all need to tag this thing right here. Look at them numbers. Y'all need to, if you want, look, y'all need to inbox me and get some more information about our credit repair firm, because it's not about credit repair. It's about financial solution. It's about financial well-being. It's about taking a holistic approach to creating wealth, getting that money back that we're giving away, that $500,000 that we're giving away to somebody else, that could be coming back into our pockets, that could be going back to our children and our grandchildren's future. Hey, this is Ray's Corner Live, coming to you live all the way from here. Where's here? Right here. And like we always say here, right on Ray's Corner Live, God loves you and I love you. And guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it, baby. Inbox me if you want to get more information on how to get that $500,000 back. Peace. Holla.